Last stream was like nothing. Earthy stream. Oh, it let's just say we're all going to be in trouble. One way or another. You know, maybe with ourselves. Yeah, log in. And yeah. You know, we gotta play Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, this game's not suitable for children. Alright, let's load our game. Without being in trouble with our Lord and Savior, Ronnie Rake. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? Ronnie Rake, he'd probably give this game a pass. But he'd be like, yeah, this is not for kids, man. This fucked up. Even I'm saying that, man. Don't do it. Rodney Racky. Man, what a person I despised growing up and now just like respect. I'm just like, yeah, he hustled us good. he got the attention and everything he wanted. You can use the skip button to fast forward text you've already read. Okay. Alright, so I have a lot of voices, so... You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination. But I guess I'm passionate? I guess passion? I remember that the club would be here if it wasn't for you all. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part in the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound like a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? I gotta throw the cable behind me so I'm not like... Ooh. There we go. Like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean of you of all people? Because it's right your name. Mon Ika. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hi, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Oh, you haven't heard Sayori yet. Get ready.
Don't mind me! You can go talk to everyone else!
Is everything alright?
Of course! Why wouldn't it be?
It feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, you see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let this distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, and with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she knows anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Notdonknotts, what's up? Hey, this sounds a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori lately? Anything up with her? And what do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much into it, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging her rubber eraser up and down her desk. Oh man. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, notdonknotts. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bother me. Or her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time breaking it up with person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, notdonknotts. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than it has always been. You're so funny, notdonknotts. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I knew that I wouldn't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh, sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's not possible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now I feel like I'm the one behaving out of ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey you! I look up and Natsuki is next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't much time, so... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a moment, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you could just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Now, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Think about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. Anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that is true. I mean, some people just have those days. Can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hand. She's really mean a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... Oh, it's not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry up and get started already. Yeah. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Oh boy. Oh, I feel like, ugh. Let's see. I feel like this is a big moment. Yeah, we're going to check in with Monica. You know, maybe like, what's up? Hi, notdonknotts. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in the club is one thing, but performing a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It would also make me happy, you see. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, let's look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like dynamite duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a lot of time to make friends with everyone. But Yori and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No worry. I get what you're saying. Alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Okay, I'm not doing their poems and their voices anymore. Because, you can hear it by the end of the stream last time. My voice was like... So, the lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents and the wind. Day after day, I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all other have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. Until I fall, and I fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like I'm learning and looking for answers of all sorts of things that give life meaning. Also, that was pretty... Are you sure you wrote that? Are you sure you wrote that? I don't know. It's pretty... I got that's pretty all like a... Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. And anyway, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, wouldn't it really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you do know better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good, okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, the things you can really work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? And that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, now say Ori. This is your best one so... Oh yeah, what am I doing?
This is your best one so far. That's really, really nice, notdonknotts.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired.
Do you want a nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Well, alright.
Hey, notdonknotts. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try to write your poems like the way Yuri does. Yuri Natsuki. At the end.
Yeah? I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
Why? You don't want to ever get close.
Why did the music stop? You know, wait. Of course I do. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Of course I do. Okay. But that doesn't mean I want to try to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I knew you have something to sometimes put up with me. I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. This is how the poem came out. Sometimes I feel like you're the one who's the exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori?
No, not. I don't deserve this. Too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
See how trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you have fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori? I glanced around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori? I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me, what would cheer you up? Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself to put on a smile.
It's nothing, notdonknotts. It's just a little weak out loud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't ever happen again. Just smile for everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go live with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? See you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Decided to try something a little different today. I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences. But it would be unfair to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm all kinds of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion's fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just mean that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry I've always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking. Being just like Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright, do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets charogally the Earth under a blue sky on an exposed expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes? Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the floor wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy trendils. Turn back and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore, drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to make sure a metaphorical approach to it. You say you didn't even want to write about it. You say that you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing style or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably wanted to show off. It's not like I have a practical interest in her, or no, it's not that I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, sure. That was literally like, yeah. Ooh. What is... I'm sorry, give me a second, y'all. Oh my god. Yeah. You know, brick screen. Sorry, I gotta use numpad. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see you're going for it, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm trying. At least I'm trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. It's not like that I care. It's just that one of us in this club is going to have to make sure that you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki, elbows, connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Ha 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 ha. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really wash my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki resolved her poem to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe the sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea. And let me see your sun. Let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my wind sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful. Will you press your lips again to mine? I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things. Let's not write about something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. It's kind of hard to write about anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on the beach was a little more solemn. Well, geez, she's better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she's the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You can really see her doing that. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress us by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just do it anyway. I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay, you three. We're done all sharing our poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it me or did you just say something strange just now? Yeah, something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different here is Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori's always lighting the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone bounces thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she went to pee. That's okay, please show some decency. Come on. Actually, she wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this week. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuke is making cupcakes, but we need a lot of them, different flavors. Can you have them all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for herself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can... I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuke is pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit. But I can tell things will be even harder when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be the leader of my own club, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind's already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, notdonknotts. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give them each a hand. You can always help me out as well. I would really be appreciative of that. That's Monika's. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to suggestions like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how big, there's always something dirty work I could give you to do. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyways. Natsuki tries to mumble with a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Notdonknotts may not like to be around if you only make him be a nuisance. Make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Sounds like you're just making excuses for notdonknotts too. What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. And then I think it's up to notdonknotts how to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez, can we settle this already? Yeah, notdonknotts. You okay with this, right? Right? And then it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Of course, I'm going to go with... Oh. Maybe this feels like... Oh. Oh boy. Yeah, well, I could just reload. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me! Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, Monica. You're like the one who needs the least help out of us all. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already suitable for one person, you already have Sayori as well. But notdonknotts was the one who... that doesn't matter. You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president. Monica, you're supposed to be responsible for decisions of the club. Monica, you shouldn't let other ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this would have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do good as a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So if you're going to do the right thing, President. Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for notdonknotts to help one of you two, so I guess that's what we'll do. Oof. I am save scumming like I'm scared. I mean, if I'm going to be with anyone, I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're neighbors, are we neighbors in? But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No, sorry, I didn't mean this to be difficult. Just think of the club. Okay, well. Well, I'll probably be the most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying. So, you'll be helping Yuri then, notdonknotts? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, would you be able to handle the baking by yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a bit. Do you feel the same way, notdonknotts? Me? I guess you could say I'm as excited to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why notdonknotts picked me. Also, your cupcake are the best cupcakes I ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I can do for the event will ever compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if it's something bad I said. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. But she already has trouble with words. Trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell she tried to say something Sayori would try to say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. better bet my cupcake singer will be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone picks up their things, except for Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. I turned around. Sorry. I realized I didn't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. I should give you my phone number. I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers. Okay. I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house, since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer to go to your house. Alright. In that case, it wouldn't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way. I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, notdonknotts. I think we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think of that, do you? I don't know. As if it'll come up with any other reasons you would have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I mean, you're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks of yourself with an extremely tense expression. You're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you were overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looked straight into my eyes for a long time. I believe you. As if I took a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I gotten pretty used to this handling her at this point. But who knows what might happen when we are out of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, and it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and has an intimate intimate person in general. Man, that's very bro science. I don't know. It just feels, well, I don't know, maybe that is how this character is. There's no doubt that she will open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I've heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, it's really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done before. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, We used to play so often that we made a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori's anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's upstairs in her room. It's always strange not to hear her run down and greet me. I head up to the bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, notdonknotts. Oh, wait.
Hi, notdonknotts.
Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in...
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not really much has changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
Yeah. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
And that's because I ended up cleaning it for you.
Can you want us to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed by the festival's preparations, right?
Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just over here online. We didn't plan a meeting up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares into a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it. You can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, nonsense.
Eh?
Why can't it be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have to be worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? Get punished for being so selfish. I think this is what the world decided to have you come over today. I just wants to torture me. Hehehehe.
Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, notdonknotts. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're just gonna make me say, aren't you, notdonknotts? Guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've already had bad depression my whole life. Did you know that?
Why do you...
Why do you think I'm late for school every day? I think it's Wednesdays. I can't find the reason to get out of bed. What reason is it to do anything when I fully know I'm worthless? I am. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put energy to carrying and to rest? Get to waste by having them spend it on me. That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy. Doesn't anyone worry about me?
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How's it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori?
Yeah?
Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could have supported you. Squanch! And nice. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
Don't understand at all, notdonknotts. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want that to be cared about at all. It's bittersweet. when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Ha ha ha. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something too. Seeing you make friends, get closer with everyone at the club, feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants me to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Ha 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 ha.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do.
No. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could help, I felt as if everything could always be like it always. The only thing that could help it is if everything could be like it was always. I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
You joined the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way I couldn't understand. And now you come here, and I made you hurt too. I am weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace.
Notdonknotts.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm real happy you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Notdonknotts.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, her arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No, don't do this to me, Notdon. Please don't do this. Notdonknotts.
Sir manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have it to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, we'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make the feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. Look at me if you don't.
I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Notdonknotts. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hug is so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah. How would you like me to spend it with... How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's all what I want. I promise.
I think it would be nice then, but...
Yeah? Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for you to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help us? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if it would be a very good day for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. I'm trying my hardest.
Okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I'm looking forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I feel myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. Maybe I shouldn't be worrying too much. Maybe we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Oh, yeah. Wobble. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when no one answered the doorbell. You always have texted me. I know, I would have reassured you and hurried on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'd be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Ha 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 ha. I cleaned it before you came over, so... Oh, that's very considerate of you. That's very... considerate of you. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. I mean, I think I'm giving her, Monica's voice. By accident. That'd be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in the... I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She put both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow. I didn't know you were planning on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. For cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. I'm kinda happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. So I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think it would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing though? Oh, this? Is a diffuser or essential oils. How familiar with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel the pre-made through the body. Relaxation. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, and reflection. And affliction! And trap out! It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for you? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer, and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. Your hair's looking good. Thank you so much, Squatch. Thank you so much. And I do need to get out of this chair. Thank you. I do need to get out of this chair for just a moment, if any. Thank you so much. Oh, I mean. Oh, I get the blood flowing. Thank you. My hourly, get up and do something. Check. Let's see. Yeah, I have it over here. Ooh. We won't be using the paper for the folding origami. What I like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut in pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Wouldn't it also catch the eye of those passing by the room? It may attract some to peek inside. It's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? I suppose I did get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's just a little excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's that maker, notdonknotts. You can always write. You can write about any characters you want. I'll help you once you finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long string of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Yeah? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has a intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That is no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Ha 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 ha. Well. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright, the thing is, I'm kinda into knives. There we go. Oh boy. Well, let's go. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling the danger, maybe... what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Good job. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? What, did everyone else just have a gun? Sucks. Jack, welcome. I hope you are doing well. Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index fingers. Lack of enthusiasm! Lack of enthusiasm! What? What? Now I'm just going to like ban you from real life. Like, you think the Discord bans already or muted already is goofy. Scream! Oh, I never screamed that before. Yeah, but I always did come at the end. That is true. I'm curious of the sharpness. I feel the point of... Ow! Notdonknotts! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. Barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh, you just don't verbalize it's coming. I see. Sorry, coming is more than enough. Oh, okay, yeah. You know. No, trust me. It is sticky city down here. You know. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a little closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're so squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning. Oh no, stop. No, this is already, no. Without warning, Yuri puts the finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. I guess she was just trying to help, right? Wait, this rice she's never made, just plain fried asparagus and pepper seasoned chicken and some beef. And that all sounds really good. Sounds like it's, that does sound good. But I guess that was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. Well, she doesn't recover this for the rest of the afternoon. Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Notdonknotts. Yeah. Both those sound cues are necessary. Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Notdonknotts. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? You're calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your band-aids? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watched Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it was nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. Looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll just need 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh no, just a little bit of water, okay? If you fill up with too much water, it'll be too diluted. After taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on the palette of each of the... Put them on a plate to catch any paints that drip, then bring them back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in and see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve. Oh. 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 You know, all the time I've known about this game, oof, this is gonna get rough. I come in, let's see, pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me. She takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple. Huh? Oh my goodness! Raiders! Welcome! Oh my god! Koos! Thank you so much, Squanch, for the shout out. Koos, how was Sonic? How was Sonic Unleashed on the PS2? Jack, I'm pretty sure you have a band command. It's pain. Oh, yeah, if you don't know, Koos is doing a PS2 challenge. He, OG hardware, OG discs, and I'm assuming today he got through, Sonic Unleashed. Assuming, I don't know. Doki Doki, we are, I will say we have done about maybe 4 hours of the beginning, so yeah, take that for what you will. That's maybe the best I can all say about it at the moment. But yeah, I'm not notdonknotts. I like to play a variety of different games. I'll try to find them weirder and dumber and whatnot. If it looks like a meme, dumb, stupid thing, I'll play it. And yeah, in October, we're now just taking on Doki Doki Literature Club. The Switch port. This is my Switch port with the Like I said, if you do see this is a very nice physical edition. That comes with like a bunch of like free stuff if you're into that. So if you like thank you so much. Alright, we're going to get back into it. Thank you all, and I hope you all stick around. I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. Oh, the floppy disk actually works? Yeah, no, it does. You know, you just gotta go with your local Best Buy and bug them to buy a, hey, where's your floppy disk readers? But yeah, no, it's honestly a really cool collection with a bunch of stickers. I'll have this giant water bottle, and we'll figure out who we're going to put on the water bottle. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, then nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Oh, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in each other's way. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if it feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games. Man, our pro tag, maybe the pro tag was us all along. God damn it. But boy, the pro tag has been really kind of dropping the ball here and there. Where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you understand. Yuri leans over with the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked you to get it for me. No, it's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, and I dampen it with hot water. I return to the room and kneel back in front of her. Oh god. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. Feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sent a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it begun. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movement seems clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the events that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it'll be less leave it here and then have you bring it in the morning? I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? Or is that okay? That's totally fine with me. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Ha 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 ha. You say it like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I'm just a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Aha, so you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping that she would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there'd be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to be a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. Forget it. You don't like going out too much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so. You're very thoughtful, notdonknotts. Yuri takes a small step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Huh? Sayori? Eh? What? Ah. Hi, notdonknotts. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, notdonknotts. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? Oh, wait, what am I doing? I'm not even doing the voice. Shit. Alright.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
I'm sorry. But we'll be all together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right?
Of course.
Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying home in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here to see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, how close you got to her. It makes me feel really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start falling down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, notdonknotts? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why doesn't it feel like my heart is plenty to have? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, notdonknotts. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish.
Monica
Was right. I should just...
Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something I would trade anything else. So even if it takes entire lifetime, I'm going to be beyond your side until you don't feel pain anymore. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, notdonknotts. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Notdonknotts. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anyone anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand, my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. If you don't understand all your feelings, I know what you need the most right now. That's what I'm going to give to you. Oh no. Boom. I love you. Oh man, I should have saved. That was probably another save point. These are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I liked you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending this time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, helped me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I'll know we'll both be happy.
Notdonknotts.
Silently, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
Notdonknotts. Is this really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer.
You'll never have to let go of me again.
Or you'll never have to let go of me again.
Love you. Notdonknotts. I want to be with you forever.
Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me.
But why?
But why even now? Why would I let the raincoat go away? They're not going away at all, notdonknotts.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to be better again. No matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay. I trust you.
Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, yeah, that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. If we are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. Well, we'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
And notdonknotts.
Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, it's the best thing for me, okay? Right?
Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling. I feel a bunch of thrones when you told me you love me, but that's why I want to trust you. Know what's best for me.
Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I never felt more certain when it comes to Sayori. I know I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having so much trouble understanding her feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back with the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. I know that I'll give it everything I got. Sarah's the most important person to me. I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'll be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text to remind me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I could spend more time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Notdonknotts? You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. Funny enough, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing a little booklet on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. And then I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think on days this important she'd try a little harder? I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly as simple for her. I almost said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone and wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her. Notdonknotts. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange. Monica, how did you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I seem embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Yeah. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I can feel a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I got one of the pamphlets laid down on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help the people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it almost a professional feel. I've recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from one they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's page. It's a different one. It's a different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But this poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading a poem. I get a pin in my stomach. Knots. What's wrong? It's nothing. The poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal, at least, to wait for her, or help her wake up. Even a simple gesture walking her to school makes her feel really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't want to expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Walking up into her own house. Is this really something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? Any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter the room like this. Isn't this kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me with no choice. I gently open the door. Oh, yeah. Yeah, get ready. Oh, yeah. Welcome, Belvillian. Yeah. Oh, Belvillian, this is just the beginning. Belvillian, this is just the beginning. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can't be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday. Belvillian, you literally just came in on the turn of this game. Like, it has been 4 or 5 hours of build up for this turn. And as you see, came in on the 5th hour. I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best, and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? Why? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is all my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I had just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it's always been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. Someone's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can restart and try something different. I only had one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed for me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. So it begins. So I can't even load game. What? That's not what I wanted. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any... Oh. Yeah, no, it is. It is a very shocking scene. She's totally oblivious to anything that she might draw herself attention. The girl is my neighbor and good friends, the sweeper children. You know, the kind of friend you never see making today. But it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh idle and wait for to catch up. It's an ordinary day. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, but being surrounded by a couples of friends and groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself about the time I met some girls or something like that. Oh wait, no, it's about time. I tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I prefer to content just by getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyways. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I packed my things up, I stared blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any of that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Notdonknotts? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiled sweetly. We know each other, but we rarely talked. But we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Why did you come in here for anyways? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Did you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Haha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget, publicity, and how to prepare for the events. I'd much rather take on something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. A literature club? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. Well, it's not really boring at all, you know? Ah, yes. This game is so fun. Whew. Yeah, fun. Welcome in. Thank you. I'm doing my best to voice act everyone. So that's been very interesting. Literature could be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insisted that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Awooga, awooga. This is my character right now. Awooga. Boom, boom. He's like anime, woman, together. What? The manga says she. Hey, notdonknotts. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me very happy. Really happy. Ooh, excuse me. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, notdonknotts. You know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Oh boy. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, it deleted all my other files. Thanks, game. I was like, yeah, we're really just going boot Sayori out of here. I dejectedly followed Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. I brought a guest with me. Whoa! Oh no. This is gonna go bad. Oh, this is going to go bad. A guest? Seriously? You bought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, let's welcome to the club, notdonknotts. All words escape me in this situation. This club. It's full of incredibly cute girls. Awooga! Awooga! That's literally my pro tag right now. I guess like every pro tag. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not that. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is what I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, and energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like a Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into notdonknotts in a classroom, and he decided to come back to check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that. I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why did you come sit down, notdonknotts? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sits across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised more people aren't in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Yep, Is that the whole commentary of this game? It's just like, you all fuckers won't read unless it's really out of your way. You won't read a light novel, a visual novel, unless it's like the worthwhile thing or I don't know. Convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a cup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom. Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea sound good? Does it help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Yuri, insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be your pastime for me, but at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So notdonknotts, what kind of things you like to read? Well, considering how little I read in the past few days. I don't have a real good way to answer that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. Who am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep, complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship that behind them is amazing to me, and telling such a good story in a foreign world is equally impressive. And this sounds all familiar. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid from the moment she walked in, but it's obvious the way her lights up. The war of the books, not people. But I like a lot of things. A story with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot about horror lately. I've read a horror book once. I just grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been having a conversation with a rock. I didn't expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really? If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over for me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Well, you left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give me that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them with us sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very competent writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is into oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the darkest reaches of your heart. You have that experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable to share hers. Yeah, I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem on our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I decided to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. And besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, notdonknotts? Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh, what's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I've only come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join the club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at and I lost my train of thought. All three girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Eh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, notdonknotts. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4 members. I've been trying really hard to find new members. If we don't find one member before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation, and besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Oh my goodness, really? Did you really mean that, notdonknotts? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Notdonknotts, I'm super happy. I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess? Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem that bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Notdonknotts, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. Can't wait. With that, I depart the club and make my way to home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Would I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow a little closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh. Oh. Madam, I hear I went to write a new sheet for Yoke Watch to explain the attitudes. Oh, nice. I'm glad to hear that. Guides are highly underrated. I wouldn't be. There's so many games I need a guide for. I appreciate it. See, I'm really trying to get the other one, or Yuri up. She likes lust. I bet she likes. Yep, knew it. Intellectual graveyard. Inferno. Climax. All secretive. Hi again, notdonknotts. Glad to see you running away from us. I am going to do something though. Saving. I should just start deleting all these different files. Delete, 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 delete. I have no idea why we would need to go into these files just yet. I imagine there's gonna be a reason. Happy thoughts. That's not happy thoughts. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath the manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a withering, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little caveat or crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeve of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. There's two different sets that affect the yokai stats. Oh, and what one's the battles? And then loafing around tell you how much. Oh, okay. Okay. And also affects the yokai does the most battle effects. Oh, I gotcha. Like Pokemon's, like, you know, what's their nature? It'll determine which EV or IV is going to be leveling up. Trace pack. Oh geez, I didn't bring anything, did I? Hold on a second, I'll probably fix this. Actually, you know what? That would be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this difficult. Haha. Well, here goes nothing. I am the elevated permission. They just have attitudes. I like that. That sounds goofy, especially when you put it like that. Just scratch this. Do not use it to store sensitive or permanent things. If you need access to files from the encrypted files, copy them to your disposal drive and plug in directly into the thin client. Wait. Ray is working on setting up a proxy mail server so we can properly remote communication without having to worry about the higher ups. Keep everything offline until then. Paula. And whatever they're doing here. I don't think I'm gonna find it anytime soon. I like how Monica has such a bigger character size here. Like more than all the other characters combined. Can I create an email? Okay. Okay. That's cool. I mean, I was curious if they were gonna, like, actually try to scrub her from everything. Oh, that'll be actually LOL. Well, I guess like I bet the game Alright. I think I'm going to call it there for tonight. These, as some of you may know, I am taking a full-time job. And I started today. And so it's going to be my whole streaming thing is going to be different schedule essentially. I'll be streaming at 7 p.m. on nights. On weekdays. Sunday I'll probably do something different. Sunday we'll definitely do an earlier stream. But yeah, no, I'm I think for these weekday streams I'm just gonna have to like do around 2 or 3 hours because I really need to make sure I'm prepared for tomorrow, and then I have sleep, I have lunch, you know, things like that. So I am, let's see, 7. All right. I think I know someone. I know a very, yep. Alrighty. We're going to raid a good friend of mine. 1-800 now. Who's a really cool streamer. Y'all should hang out and join us there for a while. And yeah, hopefully you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be streaming this again tomorrow at 7 p.m. because I'm probably not going to even get home until like 6 if I'm lucky. If I'm lucky. Let's put it that way. It's kind of how my job's going to be going. So again, thank you all so much for hanging out. Greatly appreciate it.